they just shot the ball extremely well. Pryor was just unbelievable tonight, especially from the three. That was one of the things that really opened the game up, and just their size. I mean, they just pounded us around the basket. Second and third shots, we had no answer for it. I think our guys competed and played hard, but tonight we were just overmatched tonight. Georgetown came ready to play and took away a lot of things from us, but we just couldn't match up with their size.
Coach, early on against their full court pressure, you stumbled. You seemed to adjust it. You kind of initiated your offense against it with some stack action, start hitting the deep corners. And then they adjusted in terms of trapping you a little farther out. Talk about that chess game that was going on between you.
It was important for us to make sure that we get. They're gonna get a great job at shortening up the shot clock on us. Every time we did get it across half court, it was around 15 seconds left on the shot clock or 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and that's not a whole lot of time to run your offense. So that really put us behind. And then in the second half, we really wanted to make an adjustment as far as sending the five-man down, and you know, because their on five-man wasn't coming down, so we wanted to send him all the way down, and then we just handed it off to the point guard, and we were able to break that. But for them to be a pressing team now, and for us to turn the ball over 15 times, a lot of the turnovers that we had were kind of unforced. But we kind of settled down and got through everything. But they end up doing a nice job at slowing the pace down and making us take some tough shots at the end of the shot clock.
What did you tell you guys in terms of not getting the ball stuck in those corners on that initial pass?
Well, you know, I end up telling our guys that the guy that's taking the ball out of bounds always has to remind himself that he can run the baseline and shorten up the pass. So we kind of extended our two guys that were up top at the top of the key. We forced them back a little bit higher so they can try to catch the ball around free throw line instead of catching it down on the baseline, because those guys are so long and big. It was really tough to see over those guys.
No, it's been a winding, tough road for you guys here over the first 3 weeks of the season. How are you guys holding up at this point?
Well, you know, we just had that conversation. You know, even last week, even on Monday when we lost to the D2 program, if we had the same effort we had tonight, at least competing, we end up winning that game. But we hit rock bottom. We hit it, and you know, this is not the first Coppin team, and this is not the first team in the country that has gone 0-9 and didn't get a chance to make it to the NCAA tournament. I ended up telling my guys the last team that Coppin had that went to the NCAA tournament finished the season, I think 13-16 or 17. And so, you know, so there's a lot of basketball left to be played. We're trying to keep these guys motivated and focused. You know, that this is not the end of the world. The sun is going to rise tomorrow, and it's going to be a brand new day. So we have to keep working hard and getting better and getting ready for conference play. We've had an opportunity to watch everyone play in this conference, and we can compete with the guys that's in our conference. So we just have to, you know, just to regroup. We got a tough schedule coming up the rest of the way with Clemson and Akron and Buffalo. Things just doesn't stop for us. And so this is the hand that we're dealt. We're going to continue to play as hard as we can play to make things better and just prepare ourselves for conference play. We just have to continue to not give up and just keep playing hard.
Trey, we'll talk about that jump between scout and then actually going out there and facing that pressure. I mean, how do you mentally adjust to it? Because it's different than what you prepared for.
How I personally prepared for it, I was basically just taking what defense gives me. I knew it was traveling a lot, and I thought it was good for me that I wasn't taking the ball out, because I'm sure the team felt like, you know, in the half court I was more liable to score, to actually get a shot up, or to make a play for someone else. So second half is pretty much good to me. But you know, it took some time. you know, when I was catching in the corner sometimes, I was getting trapped, and you know, like, I don't know, like it was just hard kind of adjusting until we actually made the adjust going in the second half. So from there, you know, I was more liable to you know, get myself going.
Josh, what was the challenge about driving inside against these big boys and do something?
It's a challenge because it was a challenge because they got more height and more weight. I figured if I'd be more aggressive, I'd get at least some kind of foul call. But you know, I think I'm pretty good at playing against, playing physical, going up against someone that's bigger than me. You know, I don't ever back down to that type of challenge. So, you know, I was being aggressive, and you know, they was going in. So.
Coach, tell me about the efforts of Joshua and Trey tonight.
Well, I thought I thought the whole team really competed. I thought that, you know, the effort was there. We were just outmanned tonight. It was just one of those nights that, you know, that they were able to knock down some shots. We had some other guys that had some good looks at the basket, but, you know, but just couldn't score. They were just fortunate enough to be able to knock down their shots tonight. But I thought it was a good team effort that at least we competed. We didn't shoot the ball as well as we need to. You know, shooting under, you know, shooting 27% from the floor and 26% from three, or 29% from three, you know, is not a great shooting night. You know, so we have to get better, and we did have a lot of open looks, but you know, I think they adjusted a lot of our shots. I think every time that we went to the rim, they were coming to block it, and they ended up with nine blocks that night. But it was tough, and our guys competed, and that's all that we could do at this point.
Thomas, talk about coming off the bench for 16 points against coming home and you know, acquitting yourself well.
Well, basically, I just come off the bench and just try to be aggressive and just left my shot. My teammates did a very good job of finding me in my open spots, so I got my shots.
Trey, what do you all want to learn from tonight to take to Clemson?
Basically, we just gotta bring the same intensity, the same effort, and fight every game the same way, and just keep getting better in practice, and just stay focused and stay positive.
As we talked about before, there's you know, this is a major difference between what's going on in the Big East and a lot of the Power 5 teams leagues compared to the MEAC, and we feel comfortable as far as where we are in the MEAC right now. I think that we're going to do very, very well in the MEAC. I think we've got a couple of guys that's sitting out right now that are going to be major contributors to our basketball program, and we're just looking forward to those guys getting here at the end of this semester. So I think we're going to be fine. We can't lose each other. We have to continue to stick together as a team. Even though this was a 50-point loss, we just have to continue to play hard and leave everything out on the floor. And at least we can walk off the floor and say that we gave everything that we had tonight.
Joshua, how do you guys continue to stay together despite what you all have been going through the last few weeks?
The way we stick together is, you know, we can easily just come together and say, you know, we're losing. You know, we're at a bad spot right now. You know, we're playing teams that are much bigger, much stronger, could be more physical than we are. You know, we're a group of guys. We experienced the same thing last year, so you know, us seniors know what it's like. So you know, it started with the seniors. I'm talking to all the new players and telling them, you know, this is hard right now. You know, this is, you know, we're here. This is what we're going through right now. So we just gotta be tough, and we just gotta continue to keep getting better, playing harder. Start some practice. We gotta practice harder, and you know, good things will come.
We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.